What is it really about MLS that attracted you and that makes you think this is a place where I can grow and really develop as a player?
So I think that if you just see like how many fans there are now in MLS, so I think that it's really growing, and yeah, I think it's excited to be a part of that. I wanted to go to MLS actually already 2 years ago. It didn't really work out, so I went to Italy and then back to Austria. And yeah, I just think like the league is really growing and like it's getting more interesting and like a lot of good players coming here. And yeah, I think it's just a perfect timing to do that now.
So you have that experience playing in Austria and in Italy. So for those fans, those DC fans watching this who haven't gotten to see you play, what kind of a player are you? What can we expect to see from you on the field?
I think you will see a player who really tries to give his best all the time. Yes, on my position, left back, you have to be physical, top in shape. I think I am. And yeah, I don't want to talk too much like out of the field. I just want to let them see them in the stadium.
What are you most looking forward to in your time here with DC United in MLS?
So first of all, of course, like coming on the field, like meeting all the boys in the dressing room, and yeah, of course, then playing in the stadium in front of the fans, entertain them and just start winning. And I think this is like number one.
Now, you are still very young and you're still growing in your career. Being here in MLS, what are maybe some parts of your game that you want to continue developing? How do you want to continue growing as a player while you're here?
I'm 25 now, so I think I can grow in any part of my football. I'm not done in anything, so there's nothing especially what I have to do, but I know I have to go better in everything what I do now. And yeah, I just think this club, this league is like the best way to do that.
I also heard that you're a big baseball fan. Where did that love for baseball come from?
So 3 weeks ago, around 3 weeks ago, I went to my first baseball game ever. It was the Yankees against the Dodgers. And it was like, yeah, the best live sport event I've ever saw in my life. I'm like really obsessed with that. I saw like already hockey games, football games and baseball games in America now, but I think baseball is my new number one.
Did you play any other sport growing up besides soccer?
So what I really love to do when there is time, I love to golf. This is like my favorite sport besides football. What gives me a lot of also to calm down and like think about other stuff. And yeah, this takes a lot of time in my life.
For you, was it always going to be soccer? Like when you were young, was the goal always to be a soccer player?
So I went to the academy with like 15 and like my parents did everything that I could move there and go to school there. And then after a year I told my parents I just don't want to play football anymore. And then they said, yeah, of course it's fine, but then you have to start working. And then I went on constructions till I was like 18, 19. I was playing 6th league, like every other kid did in this age, was like twice a week training, on the weekend game, and then just working the whole week. And yeah, then I got transferred to the 2nd league in Austria, and after half year I left that club then. And like I said, I've never had this really in my head that I want to be a professional football player. There was always like some other stuff what was more important to me when I was younger. And yeah, but now it's like I'm obsessed with it, like I'm doing it every day, I love it. And yeah, I think here now is the best way that I can show that also.
Are you proud of what you've been able to accomplish so far? I mean, I said you're still young, we know that. You still have such a journey to keep going in your professional career, but are you proud of everything that you've been able to accomplish up until this point?
To be honest, yes. I think it's not so easy in Europe when you're not moved through an academy to come up and make a career. But yeah, I did it, and especially now the last 2 years I won 3 titles in Austria. It's not easy to win that title when you're not playing for Red Bull. And yeah, I think the last 2 years we did something for history in Austria, football. And yeah, I'm proud of that.
The last thing I'm going to ask you is, of course, a message to the DC United fans. Any message that you have for the DC United family?
So first of all, I'm really grateful to be in that family now. I will promise you that I will try to give my best all the time on the field and also in the training pitch. And yeah, I'm super excited, and yeah, I'm proud to be in this club now.